Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new series on Crown Sons. Frazzz here as always, and if you don't know what Crown Sons is, you can check out my Smash Look, or you can join me here for a very new new series as we step into Crown Sons, which is essentially FTL plus a gripping story, plus tactical battles and everything in between. You got the roguelike nature, we'll soon see how long we survive. You may see me die many times, but what I love about this is the tactical battles are amazing. Plus, there's a very, very solid story. So, without further ado, let's get into our very first episode. Clone me! Be spooky. This feels very alien, sort of. Like, it's very alien-like. If you haven't watched Alien, you can go watch Alien. That's a must. And I'm puking! Basically, that's our captain. Anytime you die, you end up coming back to this. Where am I? A dwarf planet on the Outer Rim. Most call it the Gehenna, if they call it anything at all. This Admiral is a top-secret cloning facility for the Imperial forces, the one and only of its kind. I am Caliban, its OMNI Guardian. I don't understand. You have died, Admiral. It's like, you've died. You're not beating around the bush or anything. You're dead. Or you died. Or to put it another way, the true version of you has died. You are his clone, identical to original Elisad Adiho in every possible way, with some minor differences. When did I, the Admiral, die? Unfortunately, I do not know the details of my clones' lives, as interesting as they must be. Extraneous to my directives, I believe. Which leads me to why I've awoken you. You must be curious, after all. I need your help. A machine asking for my help, now I truly feel strange. No, just a machine, Admiral. An OMNI, short for Omni Mechanical Neo-N Intelligence, Emperor Oberon invented us. Now your kind relies on us for just about everything, which is probably a problem. I'll come right out with it. I believe the Empire is in danger. In danger? What in the name of Oberon are you talking about? Once every 4 years, under the most secretive of protocols, I receive a single transmission from Elysium, our capital. Those transmissions stopped arriving. So you send a transmission yourself. I don't see the problem. That's just it. I can't. This facility was built in such a way to prevent it from initializing contact with the Empire to help keep it a secret. Something is wrong, I am certain of it, and I've awoken you so that you can fly out there in a mega-class battleship, no less, and see for ourselves. I believe you'll find my intelligence indispensable for our mission, Admiral, and I don't have your kind's limitations. If you're so smart, what do you need me for? Why don't you command a battleship? Because the Oberon's Rubicon, it prohibits Omnis from commanding battleships. War is a human prerogative. Also, since I assume the clones here are the best of the best, that would make you the best Imperial Admiral to ever exist. I'd say you're perfect for the job. It's like we've just woken up and you're going to have to go out in space and make sure you don't die. I'll do it, machine, for Oberon and the Empire. It's my duty as the Imperial Admiral. Excellent. Now, just one more thing. Standard operating procedure requires I ask, can you recall any of your emotional memories? Emotional memories? Any memories linked to a strong emotion like love or hate, these memories, because of their complex neural pathways, will be a bit trickier for you to access, I'm afraid. I'm not sure. Then, if you would do me the honor of trying to recall one, any emotional memory will do. I can't. So much is blurred, broken apart. Don't worry, Admiral, perfectly normal for this stage. You'll find irrational memories, on the other hand, those linked to Adio's training, combat experience, etc., almost immediately accessible. Just ask if you need a refresher. Lastly, and this is important, if the emotional memories return, rather when they return, you must tell me immediately. It's important for your safety. Yes, your safety. Do you understand? Suddenly don't trust you again, but I think you're okay. We'll soon find out. Perfect. Now let's wake up the rest of the crew, shall we? We don't have a moment to waste, and please, Admiral. What is this now? Call me Caliban. I'll call him Caliban and say Admiral has been a bit of a douche. Alrighty! Now we get to choose. Now you're probably noticing some very similarities to things like FTL. In this you can choose your battleship and you unlock these as you go through, so you get different chapters to unlock. But we've got the Exerciser, I can't say that, can I? You also have different upgrade levels you can choose, because you've got Neo Fuel, you've got Scrap, and your Commandos, which allows you to go to planets, get resources, so on and so forth. These are your squadrons, and squadrons are very important because when it comes to your tactical battles, yes, you have your battleship, but you also have to put down your ships that you'll have to be able to do things, basically. You can choose your officers if we wish. So you got a lot of officers there. We want to change a battleship, though. We want to... Can I... Is it possible to change this? Auxiliary set. Improve squadron regeneration time while docked. Okay, no problem. We don't have any upgrades, I don't think, to actually apply right now. You can see here we've got a Piercer laser, which is pretty good weapon. Pretty good weapon. We've got some frigate, two drones, fighter, and frigate. Now these can be destroyed in battle as well, and they also take damage. So you have to be kind of careful with that. Right, now we're going to choose our officers. Select officers. Reach the second sector to change your officer clone batch. Right, so you, squadron speed, 25%. They also have a range of different abilities you can see down here. No. So if I hover over here, sharp senses, persuasion, applies to, so you can see here there's quite some squadrons. This applies to the actual weapons. This applies to squadrons. Officer life main. What the heck? You don't seem too good. I don't know. You also have special officer DNA database, so you can actually bring special officers with you. But I mean, you do have. Oh, it gives you an extra skill. PC squadrons deploy zone. Alright, how many officers do I get to pick again? Is it just the one? You have 2 officers to select. Duration of effects created by weapons. Sub-Zero gun, dark matter cannon, Delta field, increases squadron's deploy zone, weapon reload, minus 50%. I'm gonna go with this. That's a pretty, you know, advantage for the start. And probably want a scientist. Tactical, I think I'm gonna go with this, because, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And let's begin! Also, the music and everything in this game is fantastic. When I first played it, it was superb, but now the story is fully fleshed out, and there's so much more to do. These are the sectors that are the Rim, Admiral. The farthest sectors from the capital that they are. If there was ever a wasteland in Empire, this would be it. Strange, I'm not picking up any other Omnis. Even out here, I should be picking up dozens of them. Let's try not to overact, machine. It's probably nothing. The Empire has run flawlessly for how many years now? 700. And it will do so for hundreds more. Now come on, let's take a look around. Alright, so, got obviously where we are. See over here, we've got a range of different information here, or the Dracoxan system. We've got one anomaly, got ground signal. We also have a, I believe that's a starbase, the Hawken 2. Genesis, a planetary defense turret wreckage. Okie dokie. Let's do this! And you see up there, you know, you use your fuel, or your nano fuel, or neo fuel I should say, to move on. There we go. That looks like the Borg if I ever saw it. What do we have here, Lieutenant? It appears to be some kind of cube-like refinery, sir. It looks very Borg. It's a Neo-N hypercube. Omnitech for the simultaneously harvesting and refining of neutronium from any nearby stars. Interesting, if not downright bizarre, this cube isn't connected to the fold net. How could that be, and why aren't these hypercubed Omnis trying to reconnect as we speak? Ask Calvin for an explanation. Your memory is still bloody. Send a small team to investigate the cube. I'm going to go with this, actually. Certain things are still blurred to me, machine. What do you want to know? Ask about Neo-N, FoldNet. Ask about FoldNet. Tell me more about the FoldNet. As you probably recall by now, Admiral, the Omnis have invented and managed Imperial tech more or less since the dawn of the Empire. The FoldNet, arguably our greatest achievement, forms the backbone of the Empire. Oh god, sorry about that. And without constant vigilance and management of FoldNet Omnis, none of it would be possible and humanity would live in a fragmented, chaotic darkness. Needless to say, it's important. Well, you know what? Ask about the beacons. Learn about the let's just... Can I go back here just now? Because I want to send a small team. Captain Lynch, form a small squadron, fly around the cube and tell me what you see. Okay, sir. And he's away. Please don't die. Sir, the Omni was right. The cube isn't connected to the full net, and by the looks of it, hasn't been connected for years. Just a guess here, but I'd say it looks like it's been disconnected for maybe 10, 15 years. 10 or 15 years? At least, sir, could the Empire have, I don't know, disconnected it on purpose? I don't think so, Admiral. I'm not a cube Omni myself, but cubes are complex tech needing constant supervision. Disconnecting it would make that all but impossible. And the Neo-N levels? Empty, sir. There's no Neo-N here whatsoever. Looks like whoever came before us took all of it. We won't be fueling here. Yeah. The reserves might be empty, but there could be still some residue Neo-N coursing through the cube. I should be able to unlock the final restraint so that we can scavenge the leftovers. It won't be much, but it will help our efforts. That would be nice. There, we should be able to scavenge fuel here now, but that'll be the last of it out of this cube. Alright. All suns have neo-end cubes where you have a chance to scavenge some previous leftover fuel, because that's going to allow us to go from one bit to the next. Let's see. So I believe we have to. Do we have to? Wait, no. No. Put you to that. Increases deployments. Okay. Increases deploy zone, increases speed. Gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do that there. Scavenge that. Oh, we get what? We get one? Really? Oh, wow. Cheers, game. Thanks so very much. Patched, fighter MK, and weapons. We'll put that on, so everything is ready to go. Right, let's go. Right, so we can either go here, which is that, or we could go. No, we need to actually go one by one. Whee! Alright. Sir, battleship 12 o'clock. What kind of battleship, Lieutenant? Couldn't say, sir. I've never seen a ship like this in all my service. Incoming transmission. Uh-oh, what did I do? An Imperial battleship made from Telso's tech. My mouth is watering. This is Admiral Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. Stand down, Captain. This is an Imperial sector you find yourself in. Imperial sector? That's funny, imp. Oh dear. It's battle time! Now you guys get to see what it's like. If you haven't checked this out before, this is how you do it. So, you can deploy your officers during fights. Some officers' special abilities can boost specific systems. All officers can also repair critical effects sustained by any system. There are 3 systems: Squadron, Weapon, and Hull, so be careful where you deploy your officers. Right now you can only deploy 1 squadron at a time, I think it is, and as you get more upgrades, you're able to deploy more. Squadrons essential to protect your battleship and destroy the enemy. To deploy your squadrons, click on the plus sign on an empty dock. For now, your second dock will be locked until you have learned the basics. Fine. Use your weapons to gain a decisive advantage in the battlefield. Weapons can be deployed by clicking the plus sign on an empty dock. So these do charge up. Your neurocom can also accelerate your thoughts to a point where time appears totally still. Press, pause. Right, alright, let's do this. Okay, there we go, and go. There we go. So they will fight it out there. And looks like we're going to win, because you do have things that 6 seconds, you do have timing and everything going on, and they're going to, I'm trying to, make sure be up their weapons. Oh, your weapons finished charging and ready to fire. Click on it. There we go. And fire there. Go. Excellent. Try and keep their weapons down. Excellent, we got some scrap. Sweet. Oh. I don't remember this, but that's cool. What was that thing? I don't know, Lieutenant, and I'm not sure I want to either. Right, so we've done okay there. We've got some scrap. Let's head out now. And Hawking 2. I love how that's just blowing apart and everything's like, bye-bye! Ooh, this looks cool. Imperial Outpost, sir. It seems abandoned. Any heat signatures? Not a single one. It seems empty of all human life. What about an OMNI presence? They should be here managing the station, no? They should, and I'm not detecting any. This is getting stranger and stranger. Ask him about Imperial Outposts. What can you tell me about the outpost? Seems to be just run-of-the-mill Imperial Outpost, Admiral. There are outposts in all Imperial sectors. With the Captain, Elysium so far away, they help keep the peace and maintain order. You must show your military might so you don't have to use it. I believe it is the thinking, but there's definitely no military might here. What do you want to know? Trying to make contact. Lieutenant, see if you can make contact with someone, human or not, inside. Of course. Sorry, sir, if there's anyone inside, they're not answering. What do you want to know about this outpost? Send a team of commandos. Captain Lean, form a small team and check it out. I love how it's like Captain Lean. It's like, I'm a lean fighting machine. Yeah! Alright. Okay, what do we got here? Sir, the outpost is empty. Seems it was abandoned years ago, if I had to guess. Probably around the time the hypercube back there was disconnected from the fold net. Looks like someone came here, took the most valuable Omni parts, Neo-N encapsulators, positronic chips, and left the rest behind. Scavenging Omni parts? Who would do such a thing? That's a capital offence. One the Pragma execute for. Hold on, sir, I'm getting a transmission. My commandos have found something. An Omni intact from top to bottom. Is it functional? That's a negative, sir. It was in the lower level. Guess whoever was here before us didn't go down that far. Might have needed high clearance to get in. Admiral, I can examine it from here if the captain plugs the data pad into EXO. Okay, accessing. And Strange, its exoframe is perfectly intact, it has plenty of neo in, and its positronic chip seems to be in place. It should be up and running. I don't get it. Any idea when it shut down? According to its chip, 20 years ago. What? Roughly the time the hypercube was unlinked from the foldnet. What do you want me to do? As Caliban's explanations continue on. Okay, machine, I'll admit it's something is wrong, at least in the outer rim. I don't want to further worry you, but it's our battleship service are detecting an anomaly at our next destination. Wait, no. Can we not? I want it. Ah! I want to stay here. You're here. Oh dear. Anomaly signals are riskiest events you'll counter, often very positive or very negative outcome. Oh, balls. Do I have to? I don't wanna. It's one of those creatures again. That's not a creature, that's a ship. Maybe this one will be friendly. Ah, okay. Nice ship you got there. I'm gonna enjoy scrapping it over your dead bodies. Well, that certainly signaled the tone. You're going down whatever you are. Right, let's do this. Just wondering if I should actually, because you're at the hull, right? Each basic squadron type, frigates, drones, and fighters best suited to fight against a particular squadron, providing it with a massive damage bonus if properly matched. Be sure to find out a unit's strengths and weaknesses before deploying. Massive damage against drones. What are you going to go with? You're going to go with that. So let's see. Massive damage bonus against. Why are you? No. Drone MK1. Put you off of this. I'm going to put you onto that actually. Might boost that a little bit. Okay. Let's do this. Gotta wait in this going. Right, I'm going to, should be able to intercept there, and gotcha. Come on, guys, take them down, oh. Get up, okay. Underscores to be wrecked and can't be used as fight until patched. Onboard mechanics can only patch the squadron up to 50% of its max health. For a full repair, you need to visit Shipyard. Eesh. Alright. Well, we're actually out of everything now. Go away. Huh. Alright. Do that. Put you there. And go. Weapons ready. Fire. Okay, so we actually got that. We got to fight an extra fire squad. Excellent. Blow up now. Though we had yet another brush with death, at least our scanner detected the anomaly this time. Tell me more about these anomalies, machine. Anomalies are destinations with higher than normal probability of being very negative or very positive. Unfortunately, we don't know what kind of outcome to expect until we arrive at the source. It's like, of course, everything's going to go haywire, but you need to wait till you get there, you know? Good to know. Come on, there's got to be someone around here who can tell us what's going on. Alright. Encountered anomaly, main mission. Sweet. Okay, so let's see. I mean, these do say patched. I don't actually know. Left click to deploy. I'm not actually sure how you do that, to be fair. Right, next one. Turret wreckage. Whee! Where is it? There would appear to be a small colony on this planet, Admiral. Maybe we can finally get some answers. I'm also detecting a ground signal roughly 1,000 kilometers from the colony. Could be worth investigating. Alright, hello, is anyone there? This is Admiral Elis Adiho of the Imperial Fleet. I am Tygan Bowie, leader of a small colony. What can we do for you, Admiral? If it's scrap you're looking for, I'm sorry, but we have none to spare. Scrap? We're here to find out what's going on in these sectors. I don't understand. We've yet to encounter a single active OMNI and 2 enemy battleships have engaged us. If that's some sort of sick joke, Admiral? The OMNI shut down. Impossible. The OMNI shut down in our sectors, and when they did, so did all their tech. It can't run without them. How? When? I have no idea how it happened. I'm not sure even Oberon does. It's truly a great mystery over time. As for when? 20 years ago. We relied on them for everything. Food, medicine, weather. It's hard to give accurate numbers, but maybe 75% of the population here died in the first 5 years alone. Now who knows how many of us left? 10% less? Jeez, ask how many... How can you help? Let's see how... What can NS Odyssey do for Dew's help? Defeating the Scrappers would be a nice start. Things would look a hell of a lot better with those scum out of the way. Scrappers? Don't tell me you don't know about them either. I mean, I just woke up. Give me a chance. It's like you've been living this entire time on an uninhabited planet on the edge of the Outer Rim. The Scrappers are a group of hideous, cancerous scavengers who collect leftover Omnitech and Neo-In. When the Omni shut down, causing the fold net to collapse in our sectors, they were the ones who took over in the chaos. They're not the only rotten apples around here, with pirates and your occasional crazy civilian. This is like crazy civilians like, ah my god, what's going on? They defeated the Imperial ships. How? Telos Tech is second to none. Imperial captains are trained at the academy. True, but the Scrapper battleships wore them down, picked up them off one by one, another there. It was a war of attrition. Plus, the Empire couldn't send reinforcements, not with our folder down, you see. I hate to say it, but I think it's just a matter of time before they make slaves of all. But even if you beat them, even if you beat Mother, it won't change anything. The way we're going, 10, 15 years from now, with all the hardships we're experiencing, we'll be gone, all of us, unless what? You somehow reactivate the Omnis, turn them back on again, the ones that haven't been scavenged for their parts, that's the only way to save us. There's something else you want to know? How do you think you could turn the Omnis back on? But how can we do that? You're asking the wrong guy, I'm afraid. As I said, no one knows who or what shut them down. You'll have to solve that mystery on your own. Fine, be that way. Once you do, you'll still have to find a way to turn them back on, which might be another thing altogether. But where should we start? Hate to say it, but Mother is probably your best bet. I mean, she benefited the most from them shutting down in this cluster, didn't she? Then again, there are a lot of theories out there about who or what is responsible for this. Is there something else you want to know? What is this Mother thing you talk about? You really don't know, don't want to know. For some reason, that's what they call her, their leader, Mother, Mum, Mummy. It's all very upsetting. From what I gather, she was the one who started these Scrappers, fostering a punk, nihilistic, scavenging philosophy among their sordid ranks. Now, who makes up her ranks? Former Imperial prisoners, I think, the worst of the worst. When the Omni shut down, the prisoners escaped from their Omni-run prisons and psychiatric stations. Mother loves her tech, especially House Telos Tech, like the battleship you have. And she and Boyles, who work for her, will kill for it and enjoy doing it too. She's been terrorizing these sectors for years now, enslaving men and women to bolster her numbers. Alright, you don't want to know more about this. Right, let's do this. Don't blame you, it's not exactly for the faint of heart. Is there something else you would... let's see. That's what the theories regarding. Let's just end the conversation. I love how that person's called Bowie. David Bowie, you know. I promise in the name of Oberon, we'll take care of these Scrappers and get your Omnis up and running again. You say that, Admiral, but you'll fail and you'll stop trying sooner or later. Or worse yet, you'll die. But take this Neo-In, Admiral. We have plenty at the moment, I have a feeling you'll need it. And like I said, I don't know the bravest thing to do, but it's best if you hide. You live longer that way. Oh, jeez. We got some 4, so we can travel 4 more spots. End of transmission. I got an achievement unlocked down here, the shutdown. Do you believe what he said? Unfortunately, yes. It explains everything we've seen so far. The Omni shut down their rim, and so did their tech, including the cluster folders. That's why those Scrappers now run things here. So what do you want to do? First thing we need to do is find this Mother. As Bowie said, if she didn't shut down the Omnis, chances are she knows who or what did. If you want to move on, Admiral, open the star map below by clicking it and choose the next system. Otherwise, you might want to stay and check out the ground signal I was telling you about. Could be a good opportunity to gather some resources. I think we definitely... Now that you have learned the basics, your second dock has been unlocked. Remember to make good use of it commanding your squadrons, and numeric advantage is often a turning point in battle. You have access to expedition battle dashboard, so we can do that. I'm going to... I mean, we could put you on and you on, just now. Wait. Minimum required 3 commandos. Let's get this done. Scan the planet. Planetary defense wreckage, major threats. No major threats. 1 retreat chance. Select, this is the number of commandos sent to the minimum requirement for commandos is 3. The maximum number of commandos will be sent, up to 10 if you have enough of them. The more you send, the better chance of success. This section displays the types of arts that you may have a chance to collect during it. Each type will yield the same kind of reward. And this section displays the major threats. Right. Ground distress signal displays the number of possible retreats your team will have during the expedition. Officer survival represents the chance your leading officer has to return safely. Healthy officers have a chance to come back injured. Injured officers have a chance to die. An injured or dead officer will abort the mission, forcing the team to retreat without loot. Resource extraction meter represents the minimum and maximum percent of encountering resources, artifacts included that your team will have a chance to bring back, which is if the leading officer survives the expedition. Commando survival meter represents chance commandos have to return safely. It displays the minimum and maximum possible number of commandos that will not make it back to ship. Alright. Okay. So if we send you, you'd be pretty good. Right. Well, it's shot 56 to... We'll lose between 0 and 3. Let's send you. And go. Lieutenant Caliban detecting an artifact on this planet. This could be helpful to our mission. We have a good idea where it is, but we'll need you and a team of commandos on the ground to find it. We have visuals, but space to ground communication will be minimum. Please don't die. Let's do this. Get going, the shuttle's waiting for you. Whee! Okay, let's see. Got some scrap, alright. Uh-oh. Phew. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're okay. I love this. I love this a lot. Oh, oh, dear. Got danger avoided. Excellent. The line is secured, Admiral. You've seen our bio readouts, so what do you think we should do? Continue. Continue, yeah. Excellent. Got some scrap there as well. Excellent. Danger avoided. Ooh. Extraction point. Excellent. We actually didn't lose any commandos either, so that's actually really good, and we got a lot of scrap there. Alright, so Star Map opens the current sector map where you can choose your next destination. But guys, I think with that is a good time to end the very first episode. I really hope you've enjoyed what you've seen in Crying Suns. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and come back for more. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!